now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Welcome to another incredible episode of Vigilantes Radio Live, right here on iHeartRadio, and I am your host, Dini. We have a very special guest for you guys. You definitely want to stick around for that, and as a matter of fact, text your buddies, family members, or even share it on social media right now and let them know that we are about to dive deep into another interview. Before I bring my guest on, I do want to say it's all about your direction. The destination you reach is determined by the direction you travel. I know that seems obvious enough, yet all too often it is forgotten when making the moment-by-moment choices that establish direction. The direction that is easiest or most comfortable usually does not lead to a destination that is the most desirable. That's because creating something of value involves challenge, effort, sacrifice, and moving out of your comfort zone. Imagine what would happen if you went for a drive in your car and at the intersection you selected the road with the least amount of traffic. You would probably have a pleasant, comfortable drive and get there a lot quicker. But, would not have a difficult time getting anywhere in particular. And sometimes, traveling through life works much the same way. If you always take the easiest, most comfortable road, you make it all but impossible to reach the destination of your choosing. The choices you make each moment are what control your direction. And the direction you choose to maintain will determine the direction and destination at which you arrive. So to really get to where you want to go, move at every chance in the direction that will take you there. My name is Coach Dini, and change is possible. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, let's go. Let's go.
It's me you missing. That's why you keep my name in your mouth, baby boy. You wish you could taste that good, don't you? Good, don't you? That chick don't make you feel this good, honey. Good, honey. Cause I ain't pressing for no wood, and you're sending me text line. Cause you gon' make me come and pull up. You gon' make me come and pull up on you. Cause you gon' make me come and pull up. You gon' make me come and pull up on you. Gonna pull up, gonna pull up, gonna pull up, gonna pull up. This good, got this good. Gonna pull up, gonna pull up, gonna pull up, gonna pull up. This good, got this good.
that was music directly from our special guest tonight. Our interviews are designed to go beyond music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, spirituality, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. You know, the ones that are out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today's guest is redefining what it means to be an artist, a powerhouse vocalist, master storyteller, wellness entrepreneur, and holistic healer. The Beautiful Key isn't just making music. She's engineering experiences, from love and hip-hop to Grammy-nominated producers, from acting in Fetty Wap videos to developing her own Reiki-powered tea brand. This Houston native is building a legacy, one soulful sip at a time. So get ready to vibe high, heal deep, and be inspired. Please join me in saying welcome, friend, to the Beautiful Key. Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Welcome. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing good today. How about yourself?
Doing good as well. Thank you for asking. Before we dive into everything, what's been on your heart and mind lately?
Definitely gratitude.
Yeah.
Just being grateful at every moment that I'm at in life, any stage, whether I understand it or not, just being grateful.
Absolutely. It's been quite a journey.
Absolutely.
Well, what's been going on lately in your journey? What are you up to?
Just getting things together, as I just released my new album, Sips Tea, on April 11th. So it's been almost a month since my last release, my first album. Each song came with its own Reiki-powered tea brand, which I own. And it's been going very well. Just rebranding, repackaging my products and things of that sort. Different placements, inquiries at the moment for the tea as well. And I'm getting ready to work on the deluxe to release this summer.
Wow, that is amazing, and congratulations on the album release. This is your debut. I know that is a milestone. Like, how did you celebrate?
Thank you. I had an awesome listening party with very small, had some really good food and my tea, and just had some really good energy there to give me some good vibes and some good feedback on what everybody was loving on the album, and the favorite songs that everybody may have had. So I was able to celebrate with my close supporters and some good food.
All right. Let's take it back. What did the young version of yourself dream about when you were writing poems and performing in choir?
That's funny. Probably a lot. I have a scattered energy, so it's no telling if I was focused on what I was doing at the moment or or something else. But always been a big dreamer and just wanted to always live out and see anything that I create to come to life. So that's always a pleasure for me to be able to see my dreams in full effect in person.
Yeah. Was music always the centerpiece?
I would say I've been writing music since I was about 11, 12 years old. I taught myself how to play the piano after choir. Had a couple of lessons here and there, and just used that to write my songs from there. I was always an academic-based, focused person. Being a single mother household, you don't have the luxury to dream. You have to have everything that's going to make sense on paper. So I am currently earning my second master's degree as a licensed clinical mental health professional counselor. I have lived many lives and more than people, like more than my age. So I know God is using me through this journey to just go through life and teach people everything that I've been through and I've learned. I know one is a better alchemist than I am. I can truly turn any situation that is not so pleasant into something new, different, and more beautiful. And rock with that and make that a new era. So I would say music just always never been in the forefront. Not after high school. Middle school, yes, theater arts, music, drama. I wrote a lot of school plays, was in the summer drama classes and things of that sort. On high school on up, when it's time to get serious, criminal justice and things of that sort. So,
yeah. Who or what introduced you to music?
Well, it would definitely be my mom, which is not the biggest music person ever. But just, listening to whatever she had me listening to was just old school R&B all the time. Every now and again, throw in some Beastie Boys or Tupac, some old school rap. But my mom listened to a lot of R&B, Stephanie Mills, and things of that sort a lot. And we didn't have iPods back then. Apple didn't come out until late middle school, like 8th grade or something like that. So wasn't that was the LimeWire burn CD days. But my mom had a feed man that she went to, so I had to get everything approved.
Man. I remember those.
Yeah, so I didn't have freedom with choosing my own music until 8th, 9th grade when Apple came out with the iPod. So besides what I listened to from my mother, I would say VH1 MTV played a huge influence on my music taste. Because that was the only other freedom I had. My mom didn't let me watch BET.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, so that was the only freedom I had with VH1 music. I used to wake up to that, and whenever MTV used to play music videos, TRL and things of that sort, and I'll sneak and watch 106 in Park. But yeah, I couldn't watch TV or videos a lot.
Yeah. You also mentioned alchemy. What's your relationship with alchemy?
Yeah, it's been a quite interesting relationship. It's actually going to be the title of my last project that I'll release, that I've been working on it since the beginning of last year, at the start of my grandmother's basically leaving. Preparing to leave this earth. So just basically starting from there, getting inspiration from that whole journey. It's been almost a year since my grandmother passed. It'll be a year this weekend. So it's been one of the major losses I've ever had in my life, just really working through that, trying to see the bright side of things. And like I said, remain grateful in every stage of life, even through losses, and learning how to turn that into something that can heal and help others, including myself. So just alchemy, being an alchemist is being the ruler and in charge of, your whatever you consider trauma, disaster, or unpleasant experience, and really turning that into something greater. And that's what I've been trying to master.
Absolutely. So you have skills. You've acted, danced, written scripts, and starred in music videos. What moment made you say, no, my music is going to be my main voice?
Oh, wow. I really love that question. Because I explained earlier about the criminal justice, being academic focused. So I was always in school, still am in school. I have I call her my sissy. She's been in my life since I was about 14, 15 years old. My mom used to work doing taxes, and she met this young lady named Rena Faye. and she became my big sister. I was the only child until my little brother was born. So I don't have any. I'm always the the oldest one. Even my older cousins, my mentality is I'm always the big one. Mm. So to have her in my life, it was just such a tremendous blessing, because she used to take me with her everywhere, and that's when I started my first photo shoot. After she did that, and I just, you just lead me to the water, and I've been swimming since. So I always give big love to my sissy for doing that. And me and her actually did the Love and Hip Hop Season 1. She took me out there. That was the first time I went to Hollywood. That was the first experience where I, everybody, oh my God, you did that and did that. And I'm not a I'm not an easily impressed person. I don't know what's a good word for it. But that never really excited me, because of the simple fact that, yeah, we spent our money to go out there, and it was fun, great experience, but we were there from 8 a.m. to probably 8 or 9 p.m., and they probably used 2 seconds of that whole scene.
Wow.
That whole, yeah, and I, and that was when I was 20, 21, 22 years old. So just being that young and getting to be behind the scenes and really seeing how reality TV, actually happens. By the time I was of age to go on Bad Girls Club and Real World, I didn't want to. I went out there with Bern Murray on a couple of auditions for Real World and Bad Girls Club when I was 20, 21, things of that sort. But by the time I reached the age, I didn't want to do anything of that sort. Kind of grow a little frontal lobe a bit. You realize you don't really want to be put in those positions, or you carry yourself a certain way that you never want that to be mistaken. I've been in Fetty Wap's My Way video, and I'm getting to your question, to do these music videos and stuff. The last music video I did was Young Jeezy's Church in the Street. So from Fetty Wap's My Way being my first music video, no food, I didn't get... I'm really big on that. And we were there all day. That was another all-day situation, and you wouldn't even know. I'm so glad I was so smart with my styling. I used to wear bustiers and colorful hair whenever I did music videos, so you could see me there, but it was a club scene. But I used to stop people and show them all the time. Oh my God, you did that! And I'm like, the last video I did was Jeezy's Church in the Streets. It had a little boosty in there and everything. Shoot out, everything. I flew from Houston to Atlanta to do that. I'm almost the first person there and last person to leave in the rain. That was the first video shoot that had food. So, I remember that. But again, you wouldn't even know that I was there if it wasn't for my videos that I took, because they used 2 seconds of that whole day in that video. So I got to learn a lot, and that was the last straw. Like, please, the next person's video or music, anything I'm doing is going to be mine. And since that was the spark on me taking my own music seriously, because I'm great with being a cheerleader and supporter and a muse and model and all that good stuff, but I've always known and felt like I'm the star here, so what am I doing supporting you? So that's why I've never been easily impressed on the opportunities, I guess, that I've came across, because it's like, it's not really, they ain't even feed me. That's all.
You gotta have that though. I was on the last video shoot I was on, took all day. I was like, I remember at some point they're gonna bring the food, and nope. Not even Chick-fil-A, not even the 30 count nuggets. I'm like, yo, come on.
And I feel so crazy and fat for seeing them. I'm like, man, you just don't know how that really, and that's why I say I love that question, because that was literally the last video shoot I did, and that's exactly what I'm like, I'm not doing anybody else's music, nothing but my own. So
that's treacherous. To redo the scenes like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they may or may not use the theme because it's all up to the artist or the director at the end of the day.
That's
So
right.
yeah, I used to teach people about that, being on set and things of that. So I'm like, the cameramen have the worst job. They hate their job.
Like I say, come comfortable.
Yes.
And pay attention to the weather.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Get you every time. So that was a great question.
Yeah. So what was like the catalyst behind Sips Tea as a lifestyle?
Wow, yeah, absolutely. Well, the creation of my tea brand, it started when my grandmother was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, and I created a few tea blends. I started off with 3 just to kind of combat her chemotherapy side effects. My grandmother was taking about 5-6 medications, and she ended up taking my tea to help lessen those medications, and it ended up working. Especially helped her lower her cholesterol and blood pressure, things of that sort, from the 3 that I started, and then it just grew from there. So tying into my music and just with that being a whole vibe, with me monetizing my passions and what I'm doing, basically, me being able to combine my tea with the music. Each song has its own tea. Each tea has at least 5 powerful herbs in there. It's Reiki-powered, and it's a Japanese form of healing that we use during a lot of hand healing, prayer, and intention placed into it. So I've been practicing on really enhancing and monetizing my passion. So that's where that whole lifestyle came about, just not only starting from preventing and trying to help combat with already health issues, but trying to prevent that, trying to overcome negativity and prevent us even getting to a bad stage where we need it. So really trying to focus on children as well, not just elders that are already there. Me thinking about that with my tea, but also with my music. So I was able to like change my demographic, and I've been going to a couple of schools, and I got inspired to combine that with my music from just being around kids and trying to change that direction for my demographic. So it's a lifestyle of health and wealth and luxury. So
yeah. I like that. And it involves the community and allows the community to get involved and grow as well and change their life and mindsets, which is, I think, every human, well, I won't say every human, because all of us are not leaders. Some of us are, sheep. But as long as there's a good shepherd helping with mindset and wellness, which is what you're doing. I mean, you're out here talking about healing. Like, I don't know a lot of artists who are talking about this stuff. Like, you're crafting sound baths, mobile spas, digital wellness apps, doing it all, and even having that the sea moss iced tea on Walmart.com is a flex.
The only sea moss iced tea on Walmart.com.
Let me correct that. The only sea moss iced tea on Walmart.com is a flex. Oh my goodness. Hats off to you. Hats off to you.
Thank you so much. I actually want to give love to an artist that inspired me to get into more herbalistic and holistic healing, and that's Janae Aiko. Because she does a lot with sound healing, and that inspired me to, I started in Dallas my mobile spa bus. I had the only holistic mobile spa bus in America before I sold it, of course, and I do teach luxury mobile spas or luxury spas that haven't turned mobile yet on how to do that themselves. As well as getting my tea placed there. So I do that now with my music, but that inspired me. I was going on a bus with Reiki healing. I'm a Reiki master. I'm doing sound healing and combining just healing with frequencies. So that really inspired me, and it just eventually grew from there. I sold the business as a franchise, and I go teaching other luxury spas on how to expand to a mobile business as well. But Janae Aiko definitely inspired that holistic point of view and way of thinking. for sure, through music especially.
Yeah. That is amazing. All right, guys, we're about to jump into some music. We have Black Pop by DaBeatifulKey, and then we'll be right back to put in our traditional hot seat where she could perform for us if she wants to. She could rap, sing, spoken word, tell us a story, tell us a joke, play an instrument, give some advice, or do nothing at all. That is cool as well. But for right now, here it is, Black Pop. Stay tuned.
Just bring us closer, just wanna indulge in you. We want it all, we are powerful. Nobody can stop us. Won't you play this Millennium Pop? We want it all, we want it all. We're powerful, we want it all. We're unstoppable, we want it all. We're powerful, we want it all. We're unstoppable, we want it all. We're powerful. We want the world. We're unstoppable. So frustrated how destinations turns on each other. So frustrated how destinations turns on each other. You better honor my sister. You better honor my queen. You better honor my case. You better honor my You better honor my craze. Because we brought you them gas. You better honor my case. Because they brought you them gas.
All right. We're back again. Wow, what an experience. Not just a song, that was an experience live. And I didn't want to come back, but hey, we gotta come back and talk to you guys. It's part of the job. All right, let's go ahead and invite DaBeatifulKey back. Hey, welcome back. You're back live with us and in our hot seat. Are you going to perform for us?
Oh, of course.
Awesome.
I'm going to perform a song that seems to be a favorite so far from the new album. It's called No Pressure. From having a listening party and so far from the demographics, after a month, this seems to be a favorite. So here it goes, you guys. And we're going to do this a cappella just a little bit. I really want to start over. Move just a little bit slower. Bet you wanna come over and break it down and break it. Me quiero ver la mucha ahora. Quiero que también me ame and move just a little bit closer and break it down and break it. And that was No Pressure. It's on Spotify right now and all your favorite Spotify, not on Spotify, Apple Music, any other music platform. It's called Sips Tea, the album. And that was No Pressure.
All right. Thank you so much. That was incredible. Guys, just in case you need the links, we will have them in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is just click those links. You have anywhere else where they can connect with you and check out more music?
Absolutely. You all can go directly to my website at DaBeatifulKey, DaBeautifulKey.com.
And we'll have those listed as well. Well, guys, that is a wrap on a truly soul-nourishing convo with the one and only DaBeatifulKey, from her music to her wellness work, from policy advocacy to performance. She is multi-layered. I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface. She's just super multi-talented artist that is redefining what it means to heal and create at the same time. Be sure to discover and check out Sips Tea, the album, and also Reiki Tea Pairing. She's fighting for mental health resources and law enforcement and creating her own path as an artist, entrepreneur. There is definitely magic in fusing intention with the energy and artistry. So, yeah, guys, get on the level. Screams Sips Tea on all platforms. Yeah, and support her tea and wellness brands at DaBeatifulKey.com. Make sure you follow her on all socials and join the Sip and Scream music. Don't forget to subscribe to Vigilantes Radio Live, leave a rating, and share this episode. Until next time, sip slow and vibe high. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
You too.
Bye.
Peace to all. My name is Deanie, and I am the host of Vigilantes Radio Live. I think that we are beyond just asking cool questions and getting cool responses. I think that we are here as creatives to provide an example that you can do things different outside of expectations, because some of us simply were not born into the club. But there is perhaps a door, window, or back gate that we can leave a clue for you to get into. Life is short, but there are plenty of moments to try and get it right. Pursuing your dreams and learning from mistakes may be tough, but regret is tougher. To book your interview, email us at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's a V as in victorious. Or visit onlyonemediagroup.com. I'm counting on you. Heaven, we all are counting on you to step into your purpose and your passion. You are listening to Vigilantes Radio Live on iHeartRadio, providing you with an opportunity to dive deeper.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com.